Hello everyone, I'm Gaurav from Logictuts and welcome to the tutorial series of HTML. Okay, and in this video we are going to start with our HTML programming, and we are going to do with a very basic the making the HTML pages. So this tutorial is all about how to make an HTML page, a web page. Okay, so first of all, we are going to into my folder that I have built inside my computers into D drives and Logic HTML. And one thing before starting anything, I wanted to tell that HTML is totally a scripting language and is basically used for web designing and developing the front end of the web. And so we don't actually need any kind of software, any kind of particular software to be installed in our system to start with your HTML. Just you need to have your Windows or Mac system with a web browser. Okay, so here we are, and we have Mozilla here, and we have Google Chrome. Okay, to view our HTML pages. So right now we are going to start with our HTML. Fine. So let's go and open our text editor. Okay, I'm closing this, and the text editor I'm using right now is Notepad++. You can either use Notepad or any other text editor. Even you can use the WordPress or anything. Okay, it's not WordPress. Okay, it's Microsoft Word. So fine, we are going to use our Notepad++. You can also, if you wanted some standard or high-end editors, then you can go through Sublime Text Editor or Dreamweaver, whatever. But I found all those things are pretty complicated when you get to a large project, so I just use this Notepad++. So first thing I need to do in this Notepad++ is uh, this particular item. I'm going to make a new page from here. Okay, from this particular text editor we are making a new file here, and it names as new2. So the first thing we need to do is to go and save this file into my folder as an HTML extension. Okay, and the HTML extension is the only thing that makes a text file that tells the browser that this is a HTML file and read it as a HTML file. Okay, so we are going to kind of save as, and then going to my computer's D drive, and here's my folder logic HTML, and we are going to save it as index whatever you wanted to go with, but index is the only page that loads when someone calls to the directory or any server calls to the web page. So I'll tell more about index.html afterwards, but right now we are going to save it as index.html, and right here we have the HTML as our extension. Now to tell the browser that the file must be read as a web page, we use this particular HTML extension, and this tells that this particular file is now a web file. Okay, so now you can use HTML or you can either use HTML. So we are using HTML here, and we are just saving it right now. So now let's go to our folder and check. Now you can go you can see here that we have a file, and that is marked as the to open in a web browser, and that's Mozilla. Okay, that's my default web browser. So we are going and now going to edit something here. So let's see, let's write welcome to Logictuts. Okay, and now we are going to save it. You can save from here, or you can use the shortcut that is the controller. So we are going to use the shortcuts every time we save. So now we are going and opening this particular file. So let's open this right now, and we can see whatever we wrote here now is in our browser, and it's like that, only that whatever we do here we get the reflection or we get the output in our browser. But still we are doing an HTML and hypertext markup language, and as we need to tell that it must be a hypertext type and under the markup tags. Okay, so by this you can check. There's a trick that you can check whatever you're coding through the browser is right click onto the browser and go to the view page source. Okay, by this you can see whatever the source is that returns, that this browser returns, and the another way is just press the control plus U. Okay, so this is how we see the source of our actual page. Okay, so we used to edit it here, we used to get the output, and if we wanted to check what source is returning, then we can check into this particular window here. Okay, so first thing that the how to save the HTML and how to view the HTML and how to view the source of the HTML, this video was all about. Okay, so there's how we started our HTML programming. From the next video we are going to do some really cool stuff about HTML and really start the web development or web designing in HTML. Okay, so let's meet in the next video and check out how to begin with HTML codes. Okay, till then please subscribe to my channel and watch the next video, learn more. Thank you.